Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm about to cook some spinach that I prepared earlier on, and I've got some ingredients that I'm gonna add to the spinach. I've got some onions, tomatoes, green pepper, garlic, and a little bit of eggplants. I'm gonna go ahead and put a pot on the stove and add some oil before start cooking. You can choose any oil of your choice. Some people prefer olive oil, vegetable oil, but I just use whichever oil that I had in my house or in my kitchen rather. That's the oil that I'm going to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the ingredients. I'm gonna add the onions, tomatoes, green pepper, and the garlic. I'm gonna hold on a little bit on the eggplants. I'm gonna add it together with the spinach. The reason being is the spinach is already pre-cooked, and the eggplant also when you cook it becomes very soft quickly, so I don't want that. That is why I'm not going to mix it. I'll wait a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and stir my ingredients that I've put into the pot into the oil and stir, and yeah, let it cook for a few minutes before I add anything. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the spinach and the eggplants together and let it boil for a few minutes. I'm not gonna stir so much into the pot. I'll just let it boil and cook. And whilst the vegetables are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and fry my fish. I pre-marinated the fish with some garlic, nutmeg, salt, and some fish spices, and I left it in the fridge for about an hour, 1 hour 30 minutes, I think, prior to taking it out. So I'm just gonna add it to the frying pan into the oil and leave it there to fry for a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and cover the frying pan because I don't want the oil to spill all over my stove, and I'll just cover and lower the heat slightly. So my vegetables have cooked, it's ready. I'm gonna go ahead and set it on the side and continue cooking fish. And now on to the next item on the menu. I'm going to cook what is known as fufu. So I've added 2 or 3 cups, I think, of water into the pot, and I'm going to add maize flour to cook fufu with. So I prefer doing this before the water boils. This way I know how thick or how much of the mealie flour that I've added. I'm gonna let it boil. Once it's boiled, it's ready. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add more maize flour and mix. You add according to how soft or how hard you want the fufu to be. For my case, I prefer it to be soft. And yeah. After thorough mixing of a fufu, I'm gonna leave it onto the stove for 1 or 2 minutes before putting it on a plate when it's ready. And voila, lunch is ready. The only thing that's missing to add to the smell is a little bit of chili. And yes, we're ready to eat. So now I'm gonna go ahead and clean my kitchen. The kitchen is in a little bit of a mess. I'm going to start off by removing all the dirty plates and putting them into the sink. I'm gonna go ahead and clean my countertops and clean my stove before doing the dishes. To clean my countertops, I'm going to use Endy multi-purpose cleaner. This product really works well. It removes all the dirt and stains and also leaves the kitchen really smelling fresh and smelling good. So I use it for some of my appliances as well, except the stove.